Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Lounge with Salle. It's your boy Alex. I'm really excited today because I have a good friend of mine on the show, Lani.
Hi.
Hi, welcome. So Lani actually has a candle company called A Flare of Home, which I love. I love everything home decor. I love, the home decorations, pillows, bedding, the whole nine. But candles for sure take the cake because it's a whole vibe, and I know her whole, candle company's a vibe in itself. So welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, really happy to showcase what she's doing. I think it's fantastic. She's super young, so she's gonna tell you a little bit about herself first, and then we're gonna go into A Flare of Home.
Okay, sure. So my name is Lani. Everybody calls me Lani. I'm 26 years old, and I'm from the Bronx.
From the Bronx?
I'm a college grad. I went to SUNY Westbury, and I studied media and communications, and I pretty much just went straight into the media industry after school. It's been a rough time in that space. I don't really fit into that space.
Right.
It's very corporate. But I have this undying passion for homemaking and this insane love for music. So then I just decided to start my own little small business this year, February, and here I am.
And here we go.
Yes, A Flare of Home.
A Flare of Home. I know. Well, talking about A Flare of Home, it's a catchy name. Like when I first saw you drop it, I'm like, oh, what a nice subtle, cute standout name for the brand. What made you come up with A Flare of Home? Like what inspired the name?
Well, when I had first initially started, it was called Blow. In 2013,
Yeah.
I was just thinking of silly names or whatever. And it kind of evolved over time. I wanted to find something that was kind of synonymous to my own personal brand.
Right.
So on Instagram, I'm Pinch of Soul. So at first it was gonna be Pinch of Home, and I had connected with this trademark lawyer, and we went through the whole stops and everything. But Pinch of Home was already taken. So I spent 2 months trying to find, just another way to keep that, same kind of just simple, clean name. And then I came across the word flare. So Flair, and that's kind of it speaks more to style and authenticity.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, I like that. But then it's also a play on words because flare, Flare, is a light that illuminates and it attracts attention. But that flares are usually used for people in distress, when they're calling out for help. And I felt that really was huge and a big part of what I wanted to do with my brand.
Gotcha.
Because I want to make products that help people, and make them feel things, make them feel better. So
Whole
it
vibe.
just
Whole vibe.
I was like, oh, it works. Yes, lock it down.
And you guys don't even know, we actually have the candles lit, and I'm getting all these
There's a
bomb
lot of
ass
smells in here.
aromas. Yeah. And it's just making you almost want to nap because
Yes.
I'm super comfortable right now.
Oh my goodness.
So you mentioned in February is when you dropped A Flare of Home.
Yeah, for my birthday.
What was the process leading up to the launch of it?
Well, the idea came about in 2013. I literally just jumped out of my sleep.
Wake up, wake up, wake up out of your sleep.
One night at 4 a.m. and I was candles, oh
Yeah.
my God, candles. Cause everybody, even in college, at home, I've just always been very into scents and, making spaces cozy, and people would come to my room, they're like, oh my God, it smells so good in here.
Right.
And then I would burn through candles so quickly. So I would always burn multiple candles at one time, and I was just I'm wasting a lot of money.
Right.
So it came about because I was just I'm gonna make a candle that works for me,
And make my own inventory, why not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So over time, I took some candle making classes. I would do these little things on the side. I did a lot of testers. I was giving them away, and people were like, oh my God, these are amazing. And I didn't really believe it myself. But it wasn't until my supervisor, Katrina, at my job, she I gave her a tester. She was like, no, sell them. And I was like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. So with COVID and everything and just being home, and I work from home. I've been working from home since March. I was just let me just do this,
Right. Full
I do
throttle.
like I do everything myself. I did my logo, I do the packaging, I pour,
Nice.
I ship. Like I'm doing everything myself. So you know, it's a new experience.
A whole one woman like March.
Yeah.
She's doing it all. She's doing it all. And I know exactly how you feel, because especially like doing Lounge with LaSalle, I mean, it takes a lot of connects and, you know, a lot of like linking up with different people, but it has to like literally come from you to like want to make it be successful. So tell us about the different scents you have, the line all in itself.
So the difference between my candles and other candles is that I don't just want to make candles that smell good. I want to make candles that make people feel things. So I pair them with music. I pretty much like break down like the musical composition of a song. I'll take like the lyrical content, try to, you know, work through what the artist is trying to convey and like get like some, you know, emotional intent in there.
Right.
And then I'll take like some, you know, like the instrumental impact, if it's like, you know, a more upbeat song, if it's, you know, lighter, if it has some drums in there, and I pair it with, you know, essential oils and fragrance oils. So there's like a whole like aromatherapy aspect behind it, because each oil, like it does a different thing, you know, like I have a candle, Time, and it's inspired by Snow Allegra's song Time. She actually wrote that song about losing her father. And I really love her as an artist, you know, like, and I heard her music a couple years ago because Drake had sampled her on his song, I think it's Do Not Disturb, and he had like his dad on that album, More Life and everything. And it just really like hit home for me personally because I love my father so much. So it made sense to start with her. And yeah, in that scent, it has like bergamot and like all these other components that like help with like people who might be going through a hard time, if they're, you know, if they have like a loss of appetite or anything. So the idea is that you light the candle, you let it like fill the room, and then you play the song, and it kind of like counteracts whatever emotions the song brings on. Yeah.
What's your a top seller, and what's your favorite concoction and candle you make?
So the crowd favorite is definitely So Into You. It was my summer blend, and I paired it with, you know, Tamia's So Into You because it's like a summer jam. It's like, you know, you
not
put
the
your
Ashanti
top.
one.
No, not the Ashanti one. No, Tamia original, but no shots at Ashanti. But you know, it's just like something you can put the top down to go to the beach or whatever. And a lot of people sampled it this year. Even you know, Pop Smoke recipes, he sampled it. A bunch of people used it. So it just made sense to use it. And this is actually it right here. It has rose petals in it, and it usually comes in like a 16 ounce, and it really like once you burn it fills the room completely. All the reviews I've gotten, it's like everybody's just like, it just puts me in a better mood.
It smells so good.
Like automatically. Thank you. Yeah, it's cocoa soy blended. I use organic coconut wax, and then I like do my own little formula and add in some soy so that it has like a longer burning time. So if you're buying a 16 ounce candle, typically, you know, Bath and Body Works, you're gonna burn through that in like a week. My candles, they're pretty much gonna last you like 2 weeks.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
What sizes do you have?
They range anywhere from 10 ounces right now to 65 ounces.
Whoa.
I just released like a limited edition jumbo collection for a near and dear friend of mine. Her name is JM. She's also an artist. She's a songwriter. Her music is amazing. So I did like a limited...
Shout out.
Yes,
JM.
JM. But she just released her album Laissez Faire. And I picked 3 songs for her, and we did these big jumbo beautiful candles. So nice. Yeah, so it'll like fill your entire house. It burns for like 300 plus hours. It's a little pricier, but you're getting a lot more candle, and it's an entire experience, you know?
That's everything. And I've always told you I love like your aesthetic, like your
you.
We'll have all the information in the bio down below, but like check out her website, like all her like candles and even her handwriting, which she usually writes like handwritten notes when you buy from her product line.
Yes.
It's really catchy. I love the connection between I actually went to school for music too, for music business.
Nice.
So I've always I don't know anyone who doesn't have a connection with music.
Yeah, it's pretty much
and if
just
you don't,
a part
you're
of
dead
it.
inside.
Like, you know, you typically, you come home, you light your candle, you have a glass of wine, you put on some music, and it's just, I feel like
it's a whole vibe together.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think you'd want to do in the future? Like, where do you want to see your line go? from this point?
I think that what I'm trying to convey right now is that it's bigger than candles for me. I'm just all about like curating vibes and like, you know, really like making a space fill, you know? So I want to design furniture. I'm going to be releasing some throw pillows next year. I'm going to have some room spray. I'm going to go all in on home. I want to have like the first like music home store. So when you come in, you can buy some records, you can have a drink, you can, you know, shop your vibe almost. So that's where I'm headed, you know, like think IKEA mixed with like Urban Outfitters and like, you
from
know,
the Bronx.
From the Bronx, you know.
Got you.
I actually like curated a playlist for Christmas. So when you light the Christmas candle, you just scan the QR code and then the playlist just takes you on a journey. Yeah.
I know there's like a really great saying that I love when it says, when there's decisions to be made, a woman should always be in the room. What do you, aside from a flair of home, you know, being an inspiration to young girls, and I know she's only 26 years of age, by the way, and doing really great stuff. What advice would you give to someone your age, someone younger than you, even someone who's older than you, who has this, you know, this yearning to maybe start something that makes them feel better, makes the world a better place? What advice would you give to, you know, especially with like the whole Me Too movement going on and all that, and, you know, the Black Lives Matter? What would you give to our people, our community? What advice would you give to, you know, start something like this?
Well, first off, I would just say, you know, like believe in yourself, believe in your talent, you know, because a lot of times, like even at home, you know, you have people in your family that tell you like they think your dreams are too big and whatever. It's just having that confidence in yourself, especially as women, because when we go into these industries and these spaces, they're usually male dominated. And, you know, there's usually someone in a position of power and they kind of abuse it. So it's just, you know, stand for something and respect yourselves and, you know, don't be afraid to speak up. Like if you feel like something is wrong, call people out on their bullshit, you know, and protect yourselves.
Yeah, for sure. I love that. I love Lani. So listen, guys, definitely please support. Check out her Instagram. Go ahead and let everyone know what your website is, your social links.
So everything is A Flare of Home, aflareofhome.com, A Flare of Home on Instagram, and then I'm Pinch of Soul, Soul as in Seoul, Korea. Not SOUL. I like to play with words, guys. But yeah, you can find me on Instagram. Hit me up. I do custom scents too if you have weddings or anything, a favorite song. Even funerals. It's kind of morbid, but yeah.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
No, I'm really excited to actually announce that me and Lani are teaming up for an event in February.
Yes, so exciting.
Really exciting. So we're Lani's actually releasing her scent for Valentine's Day. So I will be hosting the event, Lounge with LaSalle and A Flare of Home. And down below as well, you'll get the link to purchase tickets via Eventbrite. And all the information, any Q&As you have regarding it, but you can always hit us up individually with our socials, and we'll answer the questions for you. But we're really excited. Everyone who purchases a ticket is gonna get a candle with, and you know, great just cocktails and some good appetizers and just a whole vibe.
It's gonna be a whole vibe.
It's gonna be a whole vibe.
It's gonna smell really good, guys.
I know, for sure, and I'm definitely taking one of these home.
Yes,
I gotta be honest with you.
You can have anyone that you want.
Love you guys. Listen, support Lani. Keep supporting Lounge with LaSalle. We love you. We appreciate you. Once again, stay safe. Wear a mask. Wash your hands.
Yes.
Be better. Do better. And we'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah, for sure. Cheers.
Thank you.
You got it. Anytime. Cheers.